Hello, Karishma. How are you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. You tell me, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. And thank you so much for joining on time. Welcome to today's session. So, Karishma, most of our viewers are same actually. They are common. So, most of them know you, but still, I would like you to give a brief introduction.
Sure. My name is Karishma Chauhan. I'm talking to you from Gurgaon. I hail from Delhi and completed my all education there. I have done LLB and professionally I'm an advocate now. Also, I'm a part-time YouTuber. My channel name is Karishma Chauhan. That's all about me.
Yeah, all my viewers also know you. I think they would all be thrilled that we are having this conversation together. So, today, I have made a list of about 10 interesting questions that I'm going to ask you. And I didn't want you to prepare for those questions, right? And
Oh,
all of us are going to have so much fun because they are not related to studies or anything. Let's start with the first question. Are you ready?
yeah, I'm always ready.
Yeah. Have you ever told a big lie to your parents?
Yeah, I think it happens with every person when they cross their 18 years of age and they started uh, going into like parties, friends, and but for me, it was like when I was, how do we say, like when my husband, he came into my life.
So
So
when you
obviously,
started
at the first,
dating, you had to tell a lie because you started dating,
uh,
right?
yeah, so when the moment I started dating him, I didn't let my parents know about it. And it's been, I think, after 1 year, I tell them about him. Like, I have one of my friends and I'm just dating him and all, everything. Yeah.
Okay, so for 1 year
So,
you had to do that. Okay. And did you
yes.
ever
No, my parents are very lenient. Even now, like, they are very lenient. They never put any kind of restrictions on me that you cannot go here and there. They are very soft. So I don't get this kind of chance like that when I have to tell them lie. So it never happens.
Yeah, I also told so many lies, like, when I was dating. But other than that, my father, he didn't want me to have even friendship with, boys. So he wanted me
Oh,
to just be friends with girls. So that
okay.
time also, I had to tell some lies because we used to go somewhere. So even if my boyfriend was not there, when I was not even dating, even at that time, I had to tell them lies because otherwise I would always be staying at home and other people would go out, so that is why I had to
Uh,
do that.
as I told you that my parents were so lenient. That is the only reason I did not tell any lie because I had that quiet college. So I used to go with boys also. Boys are my friends. Still, they are my friend. So they know very well about them also.
Yeah, I also had a co-ed college and we were in a group. Both were in the same group, me and my husband, and we got married. We are still in touch with the other friends and they all came to our wedding
Wow,
and we really enjoyed.
amazing, nice.
Yeah, so let's move to the next question. Have you ever felt like dancing on the streets because you were so happy?
No,
No, never.
never. I would like to tell you the reason because I'm not at all a good dancer. Even I cannot dance in the normal pubs and parties. I feel so shy while dancing. You can say that I'm an underconfident person when it comes to dancing. And opposite, my husband he's a good dancer. So when we go to the parties and all, he always dance. He always asks me, but I always avoid because I feel always very like no confidence at all.
Okay, you think that you don't dance well. That is why you don't go. But you feel like dancing, but you think that you don't dance well. Is it so?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the reason.
In that case, you should learn dancing. If you feel like dancing, then you should learn it. Don't you think so?
But how? I don't have time.
See, I went to Ranthambore just 2 days ago. We had parties both nights, dinner, drinks, dance. And I danced till the last song played. And, I can dance till 4 a.m. in the morning. I am a party animal. So I love parties so much. I love
I
dancing.
see my husband is like the same, but I don't know why. I feel so nervous when it comes to dancing. I started feeling like what other people will think, like which just happened with the people who are learning English, like what others will think. So
Ah,
same happened with me when I dance. So that is
okay.
only one thing which takes me away from dance. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Have you ever felt like giving up studying English? Like, did you ever think that no, it's not my cup of tea, I won't be able to speak well, so I can't do it?
Yeah, it happens. In the beginning, it happens when I used to learn English through books. I had this grammar book also, made Power Word Easy. I
Mhm.
got that book just by recommending by someone. I don't remember that name. So I started when I started reading those books. I felt like it is not my cup of tea. I should give up. I am not going to speak English in future. Many times this thought came to my mind, but ultimately I tried to trying different methods of learning English. I just keep those books aside. I used to solve grammar exercises. I keep aside that also. And then I practiced speaking with my husband. At first, it was like many years ago. I didn't even know how to speak words in English. That time I started speaking with my husband in English. That time when I was dating him.
Oh,
So I think, yeah, it happened to me many times, but I overcome that problem. I didn't give up exactly. I always try to find alternate ways of learning English, and this is how I'm able to speak now, at least.
that's great. That's amazing. And we can see your journey, how far you have come. Like you thought of giving up, but you never gave up and you kept going. And the consistency brought you here. So your husband was already fluent in English when you were dating.
Yes, he was good at English, but I was not able to speak single word. So I was facing difficulties at the time attending interviews. So he
Mhm.
helped me at that time. He boosted my confidence just by speaking, and that's why I appreciate him because he was the only person I'm feeling so much comfortable.
Mhm.
That time I have no fear what he will think. So he
Right.
was the right person that time.
See, most of us have such friends that we are not comfortable practicing English with them. We think that they will judge us, they will make fun of us behind our back. So many learners tell me they have some best friends, but they still can't practice English with them, in spite of them being good in English. So it happens. So it was great that you were comfortable with him, and that is the most
Yes.
important thing. So that's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes. Yes.
Have you ever seen anyone famous, a famous personality?
Like how? I don't understand exactly.
Like have you ever met any popular person who is a famous personality, like celebrity or a speaker or
Oh,
someone?
yes. I don't, yes, yes, I remember. I met Gautam Gambhir and Lara Datta.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
when I went, yeah, I was in the mall that time. Me
Oh,
and my husband, we
okay.
both used to go to Select City Walk Mall, and that is in Saket.
Right, right.
So it was like every Sunday we used to go there. So most of the time, like we met sometimes. Like Lara Datta, she was so beautiful at that time. I literally feel amazed, so fair. She literally looks like the same she looks in the pictures, and
Okay,
I
okay.
thought it's not like them. I was thinking, I was not thinking like that. That they look exactly like they are in the movies. So she was really amazing. Gautam Gambhir, I have seen him like just a distance of 200 meters. Yeah.
Okay, some of them look exactly the same as they look on screen, but some of them don't. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you met Lara Datta. I have also seen, first of all, I told you, BK Shivani. She is also
BK
a famous
Shivani.
personality. Yes, I have met her and I have heard her.
Yes.
And Pooja Bhatt and
Yes.
Rakesh Bedi, who used to work in Hum Log. There was a famous serial. It used to air long back on TV. Yeah, just a few of them. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you ever dreamed about being famous?
Always.
Okay.
That is the only dream. I like with my open eyes always. I've
Oh.
seen like when will I become famous? I'm really working hard. I'm still on YouTube. I'm really working hard. You might have
Yes.
seen my videos that I started creating solo videos. I do write script for my videos. It took me a lot of time. Last video which went live on yesterday, it took me 5 hours to write that script and memorizing few key points and then recording. It took me whole 5 hours to create just one single video. So I'm literally working really hard. I don't know why YouTube they're not making me famous, but I want to be famous. Yes,
Okay. You went live yesterday?
not live. My video went live, which
Okay,
was
okay,
a
okay.
solo video, not a
Okay, okay.
conversational video. I
Yeah.
think from 3 to 5 days I've been posting only solo videos.
Oh, for 3 to 5 days. Okay, I didn't see because
Yeah.
Since yesterday, sorry, since Thursday, I have been busy, packing up the stuff. Then yesterday, I unpacked the stuff because I was
Okay.
outside. So from today, I thought, let me start working now. It's, high time. Let's
So
me
how
start
was your
working
trip?
now.
How
It was
was your trip?
amazing.
Did you
It
see
was
any tiger
amazing.
or someone, something?
We went to safari, but we couldn't see a tiger. We couldn't sight a tiger, but we saw, sambar deer and monkeys
Uh,
and some animals, and we saw
this is what we
crocodiles.
usually see,
That
yeah.
is what happens with everyone
Mm,
most of the times. But in our
most of
group,
it.
some people went on a different canter. There was a canter which went inside. Some of them could sight a tiger, but we couldn't.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. So some people
Okay.
from our group only they saw the tiger.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever cried while watching a movie?
Almost every time. I think day before yesterday I watched a movie of Alia Bhatt. I don't remember the name of that movie. I was literally crying a lot. It's a latest movie and it's really amazing. I was literally crying. And
Oh,
I asked the same question to my husband, don't you feel emotional? Why are you not crying? Why are you not crying? He said, why would I cry? I mean, it's very emotional. I'm crying. You should also cry. Okay.
who was the actor?
Alia Bhatt and the movie is like brother and sister brother movie. She
Okay, okay.
went to another country to save his brother, and
Oh,
it was amazing. You must
so
have
it is
seen.
the latest movie. I mean, it's on OTT or you watched it on cinema?
Netflix,
Oh, you watched it on Netflix. Okay, okay.
recent one, but
I also cry so many times in cinema halls, even at home while watching web series and everything.
yeah.
And my husband also cries sometimes. And I have always seen one thing that whenever someone is crying while watching something, some content, they all try to hide their tears. They don't want the other person to see that they were crying. Does it happen with you?
It used to be. It used to happen when I used to watch with my mother, but when I'm watching with my husband, I don't really care about my tears. I can see, like, so show him that look, I'm crying, or you should also cry, but not with others. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Have you ever done anything illegal?
I don't
No.
remember. I have never steal money from my husband's pocket or purse. I've never done that.
No, that is not illegal. You have full right on his pocket. That is not illegal.
That
Any
is not illegal.
No, that's not illegal. That's your money also.
Touching
You
somebody
also do
else's
so
purse
much
is
work.
illegal.
Oh, but that's inside your home. Now you are the family member.
Illegal, I don't think that I've done something which is illegal. Maybe sometimes I'm not, I'm going on a trip or not wearing helmets, but not other than that, anything which is illegal. I don't remember actually.
Okay. Has it ever happened with you that you had some money in your pocket or purse and you lost that money? You lost money. Does it happen with you?
Yeah, yeah, it happens many times. When I used to work with a law CA firm, that time my whole purse it was stolen by somebody, and there was this money 2,000, 3,000 rupees, and I was crying for those rupees. It means a lot for me that time. I used to get only 8,000 rupees salary from that firm,
So out of
so
that
it was like
2,000, 3,000 you lost, huh?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was crying very deeply. And not only money, I think I lost three phones. Not lost, somebody pickpocket those from me.
Yeah.
And there was this one time when how to say this? I catch the thief.
You caught the thief. You caught
I
him.
caught the thief.
Huh?
Yeah, I caught one thief at one time, and it was really a hard time for me. My house was being built that time, and I didn't have any extra money at home, and the mobile was like Samsung mobile. It was costly, not very much, but 12, 15,000 rupees phone. And when the moment he put hands in my pocket and just he's taking it very nicely,
Oh,
I just hold his hand and I didn't
oh,
leave. The time when I was trying to board the bus, I just hold him
oh my
tightly.
God.
He was trying to run out. I didn't lose his hand.
Wow, wow.
And then
That's
police
amazing.
came, and the police came, but my phone was not there because he threw somewhere. And I was crying and I was asking police to just give me my phone. Ask him, he threw somewhere. And then suddenly some person came to me and he told me that, ma'am, this is your phone. And I was so happy that
Wow.
time. I was so happy,
Very good,
literally.
very good.
And
That's
after that,
amazing to
it never
hear.
happened to me.
So you
Yeah.
caught him red-handed. I mean, that's amazing that he put his hands
Red
into your
handed, yeah.
pocket and you just caught him red-handed there and then. Wow.
Yes.
Because these people are
Yes.
so clever, and you were also, I mean, amazing that you could catch him like that.
He was clever. He almost took my phone out of the pocket, and it was like a second. If I could delay just by a second, I was not able to do it. So, like
Mm.
that day, I was so happy.
So, yeah, if there had been a delay of just a few seconds, you could have lost it. Yeah,
Yes.
right, right.
Yes. No,
So,
people asking me just to leave his hand, leave his hand. But the thought came to my mind, what if the people are from like his friends or someone, they
mhm.
asking me to leave his hand so that they can run. So I didn't leave even after many people asking me to leave his hand. I didn't leave until the police arrived. So when
Okay.
the police people came, then only I leave his hand and they took him in his jeep and yeah.
So your
And I
grip
got
was
my
so
phone. It was
strong.
broken.
Your grip was so
Yeah.
strong that he couldn't run. You
Yeah. No,
held
he
his hand
tried
like
to
that.
run.
He tried to
He
run.
tried to run. I ran after him. There was this traffic jam. It was Lakshmi Nagar area. You might know because you are also from Delhi, I think.
My sister lives in Lakshmi Nagar. I keep visiting her. I used to live in East
Yeah.
Delhi only. I have always lived in East
Okay.
Delhi. Just 10 years back, I came to Noida. So, I have been raised in
Okay.
East
Okay.
Delhi.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So
that
that same
Lakshmi Nagar
area.
area itself very congested
Yeah,
area. If
yeah.
somebody
Very
is
true.
trying to run, he couldn't because that's all about tuitions, coaching, and it's very congested place. He tried to run, but there was this traffic jam, and because of that, he got stuck. And again, I just hold his shirt and hand something. So I
Okay.
run after him. It's not that just easily I got him. I tried to run, and I just follow him, and oh my god, that
So
incident.
he managed to run once and you then ran after him
Catch
and
him
caught him
again.
again. Oh, you caught him again.
Yes,
That's amazing.
yes,
And
I
finally,
caught
he
him.
got your phone and purse, everything, right?
No, that was only phone and the
Okay.
tamper
He had
was
taken only
broken,
the
but
phone.
it was fine. Yeah,
Okay.
only phone.
Okay. The next question is, have you ever fallen in love at first sight?
No.
No?
Never. It never happened with me.
Okay. Do you believe
I'm a
in
very
love at
calculated.
first sight? Do you believe in love at first sight?
I don't.
You don't.
Do you believe?
I don't believe, but I think you can get attracted to someone at first sight, but you can't be in love.
Yes,
But some
that
people,
is true.
some people swear by that. It happens with so many people.
Yeah, it happens, but I don't understand the concept like how you can love someone just by looking his face until you know his personality, his behavior. So I don't agree with that, and I don't
Right,
believe
right.
in that.
Yeah. I knew my husband, 2 years before we felt something. Like we were friends for 2 years, then we had some feelings. So they came after 2 years. So when I knew him, yeah. So I also feel that it's difficult to immediately fall in love as soon as you see the person.
Yeah, that's true. Same is with me. We were friends for 3 years, and then this feeling came to our mind, and then it took us 7 years to get married.
Oh my
Would you
God. You
believe?
were friends for 3 years, then you dated for 7 years. So
Four
you
years, total
Oh,
seven,
okay, okay, okay. Total seven.
total
Mine
seven.
was
Yeah.
2 years friends, and then we dated for 3 years. So total 5 years. Then we got married.
5 years. It's a long
Yeah.
journey. Great.
Let's move to the next question. Have you ever lost your temper in public? Are you the person who
Yes,
shouts in public?
yes. I shouted on that thief as I
No, no,
discussed
that was the
just
thief.
before
No,
this
he was
question.
stealing something from you. That was a different thing. On your
Uh,
family member, like on your husband, mother, sister, anyone. Have you ever shouted
some
on them in public? You have?
My husband.
Oh my God.
When we were dating, we used to fight a lot, literally. And obviously, we were on the road because we were traveling maybe through the metro sometimes, through the auto, or sometimes we are in the mall. Sometimes we had this fight. So obviously, I have to shout on him sometimes.
Okay, okay.
And he actually always avoid talking in public. This is his nature. He even now he doesn't want to talk with me when he's traveling or like maybe if we are in the personal car then we can talk to each other, but if we are outside in the metro or any other public place he avoid talking too much, and I am just opposite. I want to talk a lot. I have this habit of talking. So just because of this reason also sometimes we had a fight, and sometimes I lose my temper and start shouting on him.
Even my husband says, "Can you ever be quiet?" But sometimes if we have an issue and he gets angry, he would start shouting in public, which I don't like at all. I want him to come home and then discuss with me, or maybe we can go at some other place. We don't I don't want him to shout at me in front of the kids or in public. I hate that. And I never do that with my kids also. I really hate something, then also I would come home and then I will speak to my kids. So I don't do that, and I don't want that to happen with me also.
Okay, but that's a good habit. I think we should all be like that. We should not show our temper or anything in
Yeah.
public. And but I used to do it with my child, like my older son. He is quite mischievous. So
Okay.
sometimes I lost my temper, and when he's on the road or maybe in the park, I started shouting on him as well. But I try to avoid it from now.
Yeah, you should avoid it because children remember
Yeah,
all the things. So my kids are
all the
grown up
things.
now. They remember now ki mom, I remember that you never shouted at me in school or in front of my friend. Children feel humiliated in front of their friends or
Okay.
in public. Those feelings will come out later. So start avoiding it right now.
Sure, sure, 100%.
Have you ever lent someone something and they didn't give it back?
Yes.
Yes. What was it?
Um, is it from like family member or apart from family
Family
member?
members or cousins or friends or anyone?
Cousins, it's very normal in the cousins. Like you give your clothing, sometimes your shoes, and sometimes you don't get them back. But I had this experience with some outer person also. Like he's not a stranger, but one of my official person. When we went on a trip, I gave someone my dryer, and he never gave me back that dryer, hair dryer.
Okay, okay. He never gave you back. That's so bad. So you didn't know him
Yes.
much. You were on a trip and you didn't even know him much, but you still
No,
helped him.
I know.
Okay, you knew
I
him.
know him. I know him. He was working in my office only, so we were friends. You can say that.
Okay.
Not exactly that close, but
Okay,
yeah.
did you
So
ask for
official.
it? Did you ask for it?
Yeah, I asked for it once or twice, and then I just stop asking. I don't like asking something, again and again. I
Yeah,
don't
it
have
doesn't
that
feel
personality.
good. Yeah, it doesn't feel
Yeah,
good.
and
Okay.
even sometimes, yeah, one or two of my friends they ask me some money. I give money to them, and they never give me back. So I asked once or twice, and if they are not returning it, I just leave it. I don't ask again.
My friends have also taken advantage of me all the time. So when I was in college, I always had money in my pockets, and my best friend and the other friends give me money, give me money. I used to give it to them. Then they would ask money again and they would never give it. And then when she came again, then I would say, please give me the previous one, then I will give you again. Matlab, she had guts to, borrow money again. And she had not returned the
Yes.
previous one, and she had guts to come again and ask me money, and I was a fool and I
Oh
would keep
God.
giving her money because she was my best friend. They used
Maybe
to take
out of
advantage
love
of me.
because she is your friend.
Yeah, she was my friend. She used to borrow my clothes also, and she would not return those clothes for months together. And
Oh
one
my
day,
God.
one of my favorite tops she was wearing, and she said, "My friend says that this top of yours is amazing." Manika, sorry, it's mine. Manika, you forgot that it's mine. Manika, this is my favorite one. You have not returned so many of my clothes, but at least return this one. Yeah.
Okay, okay, nice.
So many people are like that. I don't know. If
Mm.
I take something, I borrow something from someone, and I don't give it back, I think I won't be able to face that person.
Yes, true. The same is with me. I have this pressure on my mind
Yeah,
always.
yeah,
Even if I have something and I have to return it, I keep thinking about that
yeah,
until I
yeah,
give
yeah.
that thing back
Right.
to them.
Right.
So the
And if I have
same happened
someone
with me.
else's money or anything, I would keep thinking, unless I give that money, how can I talk to this person freely? I won't be able to
Yes,
face that.
yes, yes,
So people are so different. Some of them are okay with it.
yes, yes.
Yeah. The last question. Have you ever broken
Hmm.
anything and then pretended that it was not you who broke it?
I don't
That
remember, but it's a
any
funny question actually. um,
I think everybody would have done it at least once in their lifetimes.
maybe in my childhood, but not now. See, when I break something, I will admit that okay, it is broken by me. It's
Hmm.
not like that I'm hiding the thing and trying to escape from the situation. It never happened with me actually, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. So I also don't remember. Maybe in childhood I might have done it, but now my son,
Huh.
he does it all the time. I see something broken and I would keep thinking, who did it? I would ask everyone. Then I will go to him, you broke it? Then he would say yes. But otherwise, he won't tell anyone. He would just, I think he is scared that maybe he gets the scolding. So, but when
Okay.
I go to him, and then he tells the truth. So he does it
Okay.
sometimes. Yeah. Karishma, you have any questions for me? Because I have asked all those interesting questions that I had in mind.
Oh my God, I'm so surprised that you took some time to write those questions and then you asked me. It's an amazing session, I feel, because we always discuss about English,
Yes,
learning,
yes.
study, topics, but this is something, very different. And I think no one knows that story of that thief, which people are going to know about
Yeah.
this video.
Yeah, I think
So it
viewers
is
are
quite
going to really
interesting.
enjoy this session.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes.
But you know what? What I feel is that sometimes out of excitement, I speak wrong English, which is I really do not want to do, but it happens every time with me.
See, it happens with
Nowadays,
everyone. Namita, even Namita, she was telling me once that I also make mistakes, but the one thing is different that I am not afraid to make mistakes now. So it happens. Don't we make mistakes in Hindi? Even though we have been speaking since
uh,
childhood, we do. So it's
but I see that you never make any mistake. You always speak correct. Even if you're making mistake, you try to correct it at the same time. So you never make any mistake in English.
but then I have been practicing English for more time. That is the only difference.
Ah,
Yeah, that is the only difference.
yeah, that
Yeah.
is true.
So in a few years, you will also not make mistakes, even when you are in so much excitement. That will
Oh, that's nice.
happen.
I'm waiting for the day.
Yeah. So it was such an enjoyable session. I really loved talking to you today.
Same here, ma'am. It's always, give me pleasure when I connect with you. I talk like a friend to you, so
Yeah,
it's
we
an
talk like
amazing
friends.
session for me.
Yeah.
I don't feel nervous while talking to you now.
Yeah, yeah. Because we are like friends, right? So, yeah,
That's great.
looking forward to having more sessions with you. And it was so much fun today. So much fun connecting to you. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, Karishma.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a great
Okay,
day.
ma'am. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Take care.
Bye bye.